we are going to start then with unknown armies. Okay. So, it's been like a week since we did our characters. So,
Yes.
Does everyone want to remind each other who they're playing?
Sure, let me find my character sheet
No,
first.
I refuse. If anyone's forgotten who I'm playing, then they don't deserve to be my friend.
If I don't remember you at your 1 week, I don't deserve you at your 3 weeks.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, well then, Heave, start by telling everyone about your character real quick.
Yeah, that's
Remind them.
Dr. Professor Sam Johnson.
Dr. Professor, is he German?
No, they are... No, what they are.
They're a dictomancer, but
They're a
Herr
dictomancer.
Dr. Professor is a German thing. Anyways.
They are a shitty university professor who goes out of their way to avoid any work, ever.
Alright. Frank, remind everyone about your character.
My character is, God, what was his real name? Andrew Henley, but he prefers to go by Chuck Greene. He plays lots of video games because he thinks they're very important.
Chuck Wick Greene.
Okay. Who's next? Going down. STOG.
My character's name is Brobert or Malley. He's a shitty centrist politician and he's
that's a little redundant, but...
Yeah. He's a shitty demagogue avatar, too.
Okay.
Do I need to add anything else?
No, we're just reminding everyone. Yavuz, you're playing who now?
Raven Heartstone.
What's that? Gotta check my teeth.
Go nuts.
And she is a basically a vegan, not a vegan, sorry, a Wiccan, a Wiccan cook and restaurant owner who is obsessed with quote unquote natural food.
Oh boy.
And yes, I have been looking in certain directions for some inspiration.
It's so bad. Visc. Remind everyone.
Je m'appelle Jean-Pierre Lapierre.
Nope. No, actually. Do it normally.
My character is JP Lapierre, Jean-Pierre Lapierre, but you can call him JP. His friends call him JP. That's what everybody calls me. And he's a classic triple threat, actor, singer, dancer, currently starring on HBO's new critically acclaimed drama, King of the Night.
Oh, boy.
In which he plays a vampire who's also secretly the king of France. That's not his day job. He doesn't have a day job. He sleeps during the day on account of being a vampire. But,
okay, great.
His night job is as a detective in Las Vegas.
Alright, and on that, this is set in Las Vegas. I've tentatively called it Supercharge Me after the very good movie Super Size Me. So here's real quick rundown of what you know. There's a group of 3 men who you've loosely identified as the Fast Food Cabal. They've been buying up fast food joints on the Vegas Strip, and sort of all around Vegas. The word in the occult underground is that they're trying to make a magickal nuke. You guys don't know why they want a magickal nuke or what they're going to use it for or any of that important information. You have just formed the Small Business Council Cabal or something like that, to prevent them from detonating their magickal nuke. You also don't know why fast food restaurants are important to making their magickal nuke. You know nothing, basically. You just know that they are doing something, and it sounds bad. It doesn't sound good. So, on that note, you guys are all meeting together. This is like your first big meeting as the Small Business Council Cabal. So where are you meeting.
Smoke Cabal is just a small business council.
Sorry, Small Business Council. My bad. So where are you
You
guys?
to misappropriate university funds.
We could meet at in this meeting room of my shitty hotel that I'm staying in.
I hate Brobert.
No, I just want to get people jobs.
I hate Brobert so much. Do you guys take Brobert up on his offer of meeting in his room, or?
Does it have Wi-Fi?
Well, of course, but it has the shitty hotel Wi-Fi.
I'm in.
Are there any processed foods?
Yes, always.
I don't think I would feel very comfortable with that.
Don't worry. No, he will not make you eat the processed foods. Okay, I don't know what. Well, I can't even do the accent right now.
Good. You could have.
Oh darn!
I'll work on it.
I'm veering into
I'll come
taco
back.
territory.
I'll come back later.
Okay. So, we're just gonna, if it's okay with everyone, you guys will just meet in this very small hotel room that Brobert, who's from Texas, he's in Las Vegas for some sort of deal to get tech jobs back into his state. He's decided that Texas, of all places,
Yeah.
is not Texas, Las Vegas is like the best place to find tech jobs for El Paso. So,
Well,
you
there's a
know.
lot of
CES is in
electricity
town.
there. CES is in town.
Alright, so you are meeting in Brobert's hotel room, which is about as secure as you would expect.
Oh
And
yes, hotel. It comes from a French word, hotel.
God damn it.
Look at
Large house.
So God, I hate it.
Imagine like here to constantly painting their fingers.
I appreciate Professor Johnson. You're bringing to light the great contributions of the French language to English.
Okay. So anyways, alright, so stop. So you are actually gathering in the hotel room to cast a very minor ritual. So let's see, who would know the most about this ritual? Cause it's gotta be related to your goal of taking down the, Fast Food Cabal. So who wants to tell me what this ritual is supposed to do?
Does this involve catching birds? Because you can't open the windows in this hotel. I checked.
Well, we'll find out what you have to do for it as soon as someone tells me what the purpose of the ritual is. Who's feeling creative? Oh, you guys.
Well, I mean, in character or out of character? Because
Out of character.
Okay, I was going to say, in character, JP never has any idea what's going on. So,
Yeah,
I
so
know
out
what
of,
they are. The Fast Food Cabal.
yeah, that's what you're
There's
calling
something
them.
to do with food.
Mm-hmm.
So,
maybe it's a baking ritual.
if I look up the meaning of the word food hard enough,
What if we set a box of Popeye's chicken on fire?
I
Well-
would approve of that.
Well,
I
hold
approve
on.
of
We need
setting
to,
process on fire.
you need to decide what the purpose of this ritual is really quick, guys. This was not supposed to be the most difficult thing you were doing tonight.
I have a feeling that everything is going to be the most difficult thing.
Everything is going to be very hard.
Anyway,
Um,
gross.
So, I mean, presumably, the first thing I'd want to know is why they want to make the nuke.
Okay, perfect, great. So you are going to cast a
or
ritual.
maybe what the hell is a magickal nuke?
Alright, perfect.
It's a
So
nuke
you're,
made of metal, obviously.
yeah, obviously. So, okay, we're gonna go with Frank's suggestion of trying to tell us what they are using the nuke for, why they want it. So, rituals have 5 symbolic components to what you're trying to achieve for them. So, I need from each of you one symbolic component. Doesn't have to be good, it could just be, like, a picture of a map or something. So, Frank, what did Andrew bring? Or Chuck? What
Will
did Chuck
this
bring?
consume the component? Like,
No.
destroy it? Okay.
No.
And that might change things. He brought a copy of Metal
Please say
Gear
Fallout New
Solid
Vegas.
Ghost Babel.
Oh,
Metal Gear Solid
I
what?
was really hoping you
Ghost
were going to
Babel.
Fallout New Vegas.
Alright. Cool.
No, I was gonna say
Alright, so, Stog, what did Brobert bring for the ritual?
I brought my McDonald's receipts.
Your McDonald's receipts? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cool. Heave, what did Professor Johnson bring? So, just to be clear, we have a copy of Metal Gear Solid Ghost or something?
Ghost Babel. It's the Game Boy Color one? Come on.
I hate
Don't
this
know
so much.
how much we rate. Oh, nukes.
I
Yeah,
had no
that'd be
idea that
up to her.
existed.
It's bad.
It's also technically not Metal Gear Solid, because Solid designates that it's
Okay,
in 3D.
well,
Oh fuck!
Stop. Heave, what did your character bring? Doesn't have to be, like, super specific, like, receipts from McDonald's is what was
Yeah,
brought.
it's vaguely symbolic to
Yeah.
what we're trying to do.
It has to be symbolic, like, overall, but also it could be symbolic to you of what you're trying to do. So you are weird people.
I bought a entry from an illustrated dictionary for the term nuclear bomb.
Okay, perfect. Raven, what did you bring?
I believe I brought a biscuit that I baked myself just this morning.
You see,
Made of all natural whole wheat flour.
it's quite a special artifact actually, because this dictionary entry comes from before when the nuclear bomb was actually invented.
Oh my god. Okay, JP, what did you bring?
Well, JP was told he had to bring an artifact, so he just looked around a gift shop until he found something that looked vaguely like the nuclear symbol, and so he just brought that. It's just a keychain, got a weird shape.
Perfect. Okay, so who is casting this ritual? You're gonna have to use a identity that has cast ritual, so either your avatar or adept, and whoever's casting needs to spend a single minor charge.
I think I could go ahead and cast it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Raven, go ahead and roll your Gormaturge, right?
Yes.
Gormaturge, whatever. That's a D100. Try to get under.
Right. And okay. Hang on. Okay.
Even people from other servers are telling me to fuck off.
Shit.
I think you made a
1
mistake
second.
on your
Alright,
roll detector
so-
there.
While we wait,
Fuck.
while we wait,
Yes.
Don't think I get the joke, but okay.
while we wait,
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
you set each magickally significant item sort of to denote a point of a star in a pentagram, and you trace a pentagram, draw a circle, and then since I guess Raven's casting, Raven, you want to tell us what your casting looks like when you're casting shit?
Okay. Well, I have managed to draw a tentacle on the floor, and I am at the center of the pentacle, and I have placed all of the artifacts around the edges of it, and I've gotten all of the other members of the Cabal to stand around it and ask them to hold hands.
Oh my god.
Okay, good. We're fine. Nothing broke.
All right, go ahead, Anne. Go ahead and roll
I
that
like
beautiful
holding hands. I like centrism. This is good.
Probert.
All right, I make.
Okay, so you spend a minor charge,
Right.
and in sort of a flash. So just to reiterate, the goal was to try and find out why they needed the magickal nuke. So sort of Raven. Everyone that's standing around in the circle holding hands sees Raven collapse on the ground.
Whoa!
Oh dear.
Good centrism.
And she starts convulsing. So that's not good. Raven, you see yourself floating over your convulsing body, and then things go perfectly black. They go like extremely dark, like someone threw a blanket over your head, and you can hear the muttering of several people. It sounds like a chorus of people, and they are muttering, and you think you almost certainly hear your name said, and not like Raven, but like your actual real name, which I don't remember off the top of my head.
Belinda Smith.
Yeah, Belinda. You quickly realize that there's whoever these people are, they're saying your name and everyone else in your cabal's name. And someone's saying, time's running out. And then you wake up, Raven, on the floor. Hopefully wiser. That's what you gleam. That these people, some group of people was talking about you. And it's very quickly like fading from your memory, as you try and reach out to grasp it, but you distinctly heard these people say your name, and then also like, excuse me, they mentioned something about the, business owners for a better apocalypse, so you don't know what that is. But they were talking about that and how they must not be allowed to get the lunch. They cannot get the lunch or they will rip open, and then you like forget what's going to get ripped open. So Raven, I need you to roll a D10 plus 5.
Okay.
All right. Your goal has increased by 9%. So you started at 0, you're now up to 9%. You have completed
progress.
Wow.
You've completed
easy.
a very petty goal. If you want to roll more, then you need to do an intense goal, or you can keep trying to do petty, but it will take a while. Intense is 2d10 plus 10. So, Raven, do you tell the people that are around you what you saw and heard when you passed out?
Yes. I tell them. I say, I think they know who we are, and I heard something about the lunch and business owners for a better apocalypse.
Now tell me.
Thanks. Everybody had some.
JP asked if they pronounced his name properly.
They did. They did.
Now tell me, what are the exact words that they said?
That's hard for you to remember, Raven.
I don't remember that. It's barely in my memory as it is.
Disappointing.
Well, JP sees only one way to proceed. We should all go out for lunch together.
Well, it's kind of getting close to evening, but okay, sure.
Well, it's a late lunch.
No, that's a good idea. Lunch sounds good.
It's a
good
winner.
idea. Lunch sounds good.
And we're sticking it to the man because they don't want us to have lunch.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
The
Sure.
words that were said.
Who this man you speak of is.
Oh, the man. No.
I'm afraid I do not.
We could always go to my restaurant and have a decent meal there.
Sure, that
Did you
sounds
know?
great.
I know writers who use subtext. They're all
That sounds
cowards.
great. I like to explore new cuisine.
Okay, so you're heading to...
Why does he always sound like he's dying?
Because I am.
Okay, so you're headed to Raven's restaurant, right? Raven, what's the name of your restaurant?
Okay, I didn't think of that. It is
Raven Burger.
Good burger.
the-
I love good Raven
Stone
burgers.
Circle.
Actually, yes, the Stone Circle is a good name. The
Okay.
Stone Circle, I'll go with that.
Okay, so you head to the Stone Circle. I assume Raven's gonna go into the back and start cooking for them? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna...
I'll be getting something ready. Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna try and get a charge from this? Because I believe you get charges when you cook for people, right?
Yeah. Let me look up the specifics of that.
Alright, well you do
I
that.
think it's a specific length of time.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. So you guys slide, everyone else that's not Raven, you slide into a booth, and
Oh.
you're like sitting sort of waiting for food to come when, let's see. Yeah. When Bob walks in. You know Bob.
Bob.
That Ludomancer that doesn't like Chuck. And he's like looking around.
Do we all know Bob? Or just Chuck?
Chuck knows him for sure. You guys might have heard Chuck talk about him. That's up to Frank, though.
I definitely say, ugh, it's Bob.
I'm
So
too
now you
busy.
know his name at the very least.
I immediately say hello to Bob.
I'm too busy
he-
just messing up my appearance to be able to do selfies with my Raven burger on my phone, like my staffer told me to.
Oh my god. Okay, so Bob immediately spots you, Chuck, and he ambles over, and Jake. Well,
Sorry about that.
amble's probably not the right word. He walks over aggressively.
He struts over.
No, because he's a nerd, and nerds don't really strut. And so JP, you say hi to him, and he kind of looks at you, and he goes, "Do I know you?" And then he turns away, and he's talking to Chuck. He's like, "Yo, Chuck."
Bob.
Go say,
Someone doesn't watch a lot of pre.
He doesn't.
He definitely doesn't.
Yeah, he looks at you. He says, "Listen, I don't really like talking to you. I think you know that."
Yeah, not since you took credit for quote-unquote Bob's game.
Listen, Chuck, I'm not going to apologize for that.
I have not played this one. What is it about?
Well, you won't get to play it because Bob over here hasn't managed to finish it despite a 100-day protest that lasted 30 days. What is it, Bob?
Listen, there's something going down at Ideal Pizza, and it was really bugging me, so I came to find you. And I know you hang out with what's-her-face, so I figured you might be here. So I came here, and now I'm here, and I'm telling you something's going down at Ideal Pizza, so I'm making it your problem. Specifically, you know, I'm making it your problem. And then he just, like, sits down next to you, like, uninvited. "It's your problem now," he says again. And then he just kind of looks around. He's like, "Is there anything good to eat here?"
There would be if you'd ordered. What's going on at Ideal Pizza exactly?
"I don't know. There's some dudes down there in suits. Like I said, I'm making it your problem. I think I recall you saying something about having problems with dudes in suits. these look like they'd be your problem. Yo, can I see that menu? And he's going to try and grab a menu from you, Professor Johnson.
Yes.
Can I just hand him my menu?
No, he wants
Yes,
Johnson's
very
menu.
good.
Yes,
You
thank
have
you.
no problem now. Can you do me a favor and go and vacate this area?
Well, no, I haven't eaten. I was in the middle of eating some pizza, and then the guys came. So now I'm here. Does this place have pizza?
Okay, so I
Raven,
actually
you have pizza?
Okay, so
no
Has finally
we don't have
crafted
pizza.
artisanal.
All right, hold on.
I
Before
thought
we
we were having burgers. Who said something about pizza?
So
Okay, well-
so I have two. I have done some research, and I actually have two things that I found in that research. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be in character, but I found this, and that is a Raven burger.
Oh,
We were talking about Raven burgers.
gross.
Looks yummy.
what are you saying about being healthy and whole foods?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, so that's definitely not going in. I just wanted to post that.
On a croissant.
And now, I think this is
Sorry,
what
Visc.
this is.
Sorry?
A croissant.
All right, guys.
This is actually what I've been making.
Oh, gross. Okay, so
You'll notice the URL.
Yes.
Yep,
okay.
great.
Those are buffalo cauliflower bites.
oh, gross, real gross, actually. Okay, how long? What are your charging? What's your charging deal?
No, thank you. I do not eat buffalo.
Oh, it's good for you, JP. No buffalo in here, just wholesome cauliflower and all natural ingredients.
Oh,
right.
In that case, I'm all for it.
Yeah, also,
So I looked it
JP
up
digs
and it turns out that for a minor charge, I just have to prepare food for at least one person and have them eat it.
Okay.
The amount of time comes in a significant charge, and I'm not.
Okay.
That's not what I'm going for. So.
Anyone gonna eat Ravens?
Yes, yes. JP is 100%.
yes, but also I would like to actually convince Bob to leave.
Okay, real quick, Raven, you get a charge, you get a minor charge. Okay, how do you want to
Can I
convince
roll
Bob?
to see whether I enjoy it?
You can just say if you enjoy it. Anyways,
Roll.
Heave, how do you want to convince this guy to leave?
I'm a professor, of course, I can lie and convince people.
Okay, what are you saying to him?
And, I see you are clearly a man who knows that. I see you clearly a man who knows a great many Epicurean delights. Such a establishment as this is clearly below you. I think you'll find they are much more enjoyable to you at Big Bob Speaks of Shack.
What? Okay, go ahead and roll. Okay, I'm gonna
That is
assume that.
under the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says, "Wait, Big Bob's Pizza Shack is still open." He throws the menu at you, Sam, and he's like, "Why didn't you just fucking say that?" And then he storms out.
Yes,
Yep.
very good.
I mean, he's muttering about how their pizza's not as good as Ideal's pizza, but you know, any pizza
Yeah,
in a storm.
I heard all the stuff the health inspector found got thrown out on a technicality, so they're open again.
I must say, Chuck, you do attract the most interesting of people.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely think you guys are weirdos, if that's what you're saying.
No, I wasn't actually.
I'm not a weirdo. I've been elected in public office.
And JP just gives a thumbs up. It's not clear to what, but, you know.
Okay, so, apparently, what you guys know that someone's at Ideal Pizza, which is the alcohol underground hangout, and they're guys in suits. And Chuck, Bob vaguely remembers you say, like, muttering something about guys in suits and fast food and trying to take over Las Vegas. So he came to tell you because someone was bothering him. So he made it your problem. So what do you guys want to? Yeah, pretty much. What do you guys want to do?
How far away is Ideal Pizza?
I assume someone has a car.
I do. I have a rental car. I love renting a car.
You could probably just drive there in like 10 minutes.
I think we should probably check it out.
Okay.
Yes.
Should I
My
finish
car's
eating?
ship works.
I mean, get a doggy bag, man.
Kidding me.
Oh my god. Okay. So you're driving over, you're taking Brobert's rental car to the, okay, great. So you drive over.
I do have a Subaru.
Okay, you don't all have to pile in the rental car then. So you head on over to, Ideal Pizza, which is just as shitty as it always has been. Who is driving? Brobert, give me a notice check.
Notice check.
Yeah, so that's one of your, I believe it's called notice. Give me 1 second to confirm.
Yeah, it's called notice.
Okay, yeah,
It's
so.
based on how low your unnatural thing is.
Yes, so, what is your unnatural thing at?
My unnatural is at, the notice or the unnatural?
Okay, so you have notice at 55, because you have
Yes.
two hardened notches. Okay, so go ahead and roll 1d100.
Alright, doing that. Roll.
And then, Johnson, if I could also have you do it, so you don't notice anything, Brobert, as you're driving.
Yes, what is...
I love to drive. It's so good.
If only they were smart cars.
I am driving like a professor.
So, I will point out that you get one free flip-flop every session that doesn't have to be related to your obsession or your, what do you call it? Your passions. So, if you really want to
Unless
flip
we're to
that.
crash a car. Like,
No, you're not going to crash into a car.
and yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, no one notices the thing. And you get to
No one
Ideal.
notices werewolves.
You get to the you get to Ideal Pizza pretty quickly, and you see a lot of so the term is ponies because they are like very low on the rung of the occult hierarchy. So people just ride them around, and then when they're done with them, they take them back and shoot them in the head. So you see a lot of ponies.
Wait, I'm confused. Sorry, what?
Ponies is an occult term meaning like nobodies in the occult underground, and they're called
I see.
ponies because you ride them around.
No,
and then-
I understood
okay,
the metaphor.
great,
I just didn't understand
perfect.
what...
Yeah, so you see a bunch of these nobodies,
vehicle.
basically. Yeah, no, you see a bunch of these nobodies, basically. They're all just kind of loitering around outside the occult, the Ideal Pizza. And a couple of them see you roll in, and you're all, like, mid-level because you actually have mojo. So they see you coming over, and they start rapidly trying to clear out because they think something's going to go down. So what do you guys do?
Can we see anything inside the building? Probably not.
Well, there is a window, right?
There is a pretty big window, actually.
So
We
you see,
probably can.
you see the owner of Ideal Pizza, Joe Ideal. That's not his real name. That's not his real name. He's part of the occult underground, and he has a shitty nickname. But Joe Ideal is arguing with a dude in a suit. And he's arguing very vocally. You can kind of sort of hear him, but he's arguing.
Can I make out anything about the man in the suit? Probably not anything other than that he's a man.
Not
in a
really.
Suit.
He's in a suit and he's not facing the window, so you can't really see his face.
I'm going to walk inside and order 2 slices of pizza.
Okay, so you walk inside, and the little bell above the door rings, and you see him. Joe turns to look at you as you come up to the counter, and you're like, 2 slices of pizza, please. And he gives you a look like, can't you see I'm doing something, you big fat dummy? And then the guy in the suit turns to you and he says, excuse me, sir. I'm having a discussion with this establishment's owner. So if you'll just wait, we'll get you your pizza in a second.
And I'm having a discussion with my stomach. And it's empty.
Guys, let's believe in bipartisanship, okay?
I don't think you know what that word actually means.
So, I guess you all are going in. Okay. So,
yeah, I'll follow my buddy Chuck in.
So the guy's like, listen, I wanted to do this in his office, but we can't. So you're just gonna have to wait until I'm done talking to him. Okay? I've got important matters that are way more important than whatever this weird party is. He kind of waves vaguely at you. So does anyone
I give him a sullen look that communicates, fine, but I back off and I go sit in the corner and I take out my phone, but I'm listening.
I give him a sexy look.
That's weird, but okay.
He doesn't do anything besides look a little creeped out. Anyone else?
I've already had lunch. I'm not going to eat. I'm just gonna stand here and loiter like an idiot.
Joe Ideal looks at both of you and goes, it's not, whatever.
Hi, I'm Representative Brobert Malley from El Paso, Texas. How are you doing?
I know who you are. You've been in here before. Okay, so Joe is gonna start ignoring you and angrily arguing with this dude very loudly. Anyone else want to try to do dumb shit that won't do anything?
No. I want to sit back and listen to what they're arguing about.
No, Sands will start fiddling with their pipe.
I'm just looking very angry at the food that's available.
Mm-hmm. So, when you take your pipe out, Sam, Joe's like, don't you fucking smoke in here. And he points to the no smoking sign. It's a city fucking ordinance, man. And then he goes back to ignoring you. So, if you're just
smoking.
God damn it. It's like, God damn it, it's people like you that are the reason. So anyways, he says, so you hear them discussing, something kind of in hushed tones because you're literally sitting there trying to listen, to what they're saying and they're not stupid. So, you do catch a couple words like, I hate you so much, Frank. So you hear words, you hear some words like, it sounds like they're discussing selling something. And then, Joe is like, I'm not gonna sell, get the fuck out of here. And then the guy goes, well, sir, I'm sorry, but, Mr. Blackwood, Simons, and Wolf are very insistent on this matter, and I think you'll find that they have the backing of the Vegas City Council. And then Joe was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm not selling. So they seem to be arguing about this guy's trying to buy Ideal Pizza, which you don't know why. Ideal Pizza fucking sucks. If it wasn't where all the other occult weirdos hung out, you would not come here. So it seems that this guy's trying to buy Ideal Pizza. So, what do you do?
Is he leaving, or is
No,
he still?
Well, after a very brief argument, the suited guy goes, well, we'll see what the council has to say about this, but I guarantee that you will not get such a generous offer the next time I have to come back, and then he leaves.
Well, to be honest, I'm not terribly fussed about this place being sold. It is, to use the common vernacular, something of a sleaze hole.
This pizza doesn't seem very ideal, to be honest. Seems like subpar.
Pizza's pizza you eat when you hate yourself. It's great.
JP pipes up. No, see, it's named after the owner.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh my god.
I just keep making the sign against evil at the pizza.
Yeah. Okay. So, you eat some shitty pizza. Does anyone want to talk to Joe?
Strictly speaking, I don't think you would
Yeah,
call
I'll
this a
talk to
pizza.
Joe.
I
I'll
believe
talk to
it's
Joe.
an open-faced sandwich.
Oh my god. Okay. I hate your character, Heath. Okay, JP. Joe is behind the counter, like, angrily muttering to himself, and he sees you and he goes, "What do you want, you idiot?"
Oh, mon ami, why do you speak to me like this? Please, I just want to ask, how are you? What is, why is this man badgering you to sell your pizza place thing?
Okay, go ahead and roll, I guess, classic triple threat or whatever. Because
Wait,
that
is
has,
that the name of your skill?
Yeah.
Good.
That's the name of my identity.
yeah, it substitutes for connect, so he's
Extremely
trying
good.
And a
to,
bunch of other stuff, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to roll under, right? Yeah.
yeah, under.
There we go.
It's blackjack rules, under as close as possible. Anyways, so, he says, I don't fucking know why he wants to buy from me. He's representing some fucking hot shots. I don't know. Just wants to buy the fucking pizza place. I don't know why anyone wants to buy this fucking pizza place.
So he didn't say anything about a magickal nuclear bomb.
The fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
There's no
Just
way you
checking.
could get that much magickal energy in one place at one time. You'd have to have some serious mojo. And then he pulls out his vape pen and starts vaping because he's a vape wizard.
I give him a thumbs up.
That's what gives the pizza their signature smoky taste.
Yeah, he vapes pizza grease.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, no!
Anything to get a more interesting vape. He's talked about it before. He's always chasing that new high.
Do you think he ever is like, I literally breathe pizza, and it's like a joke to him, but everybody else is just grossed out?
Yeah, probably. He's an adept, so almost certainly.
The worst.
Probably. He's a fucking whatever that vape wizard is actually called. Anyways, he says, I don't fucking know why they want this place. Only reason I keep it open is to let weirdos like you hang out and talk about whatever your weird shit is. I mean, there's not even any good people in this stupid city. You know, he's gonna start talking about vaping. You can already fucking tell.
Okay. Can I do something else?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Okay, so the first channel that I get for the Fool is that I can find a common object by succeeding at an Avatar Fool check. I'm wondering if I can try to maybe find something that this guy left behind, like either that would identify him or that would give us more information about him.
Yeah, you can roll that.
Okay.
The guy in the suit's long gone, by the way, right?
Yeah, that is a crit success, by the way.
Oh, nice. It's like
Yeah.
it says.
So, by the way, avatar identities are the only identity you do this with, but when you succeed with an avatar identity, mark it because you'll roll for experience at the end. Cool. Any other identity, if you fail with it, you get to mark experience. So anyways, you're kind of like sullenly like, why is he being so rude to me? Or maybe not. I don't want to.
No, JP's never sullen. He, okay. Well, I'll just go stand over here for a while.
Yeah, okay, so you stand over by the old pinball machine that he keeps in here for the rare pinball wizard, and then everyone laughed at my good joke. When you notice on the ground... Good.
JP can hear the narrator, by the way.
Perfect.
I think that's a good gimmick, and it's canon now.
So, anyways, you see a small white business card lodged under, like, sort of underneath one of the legs of the pinball table, and you're not even sure how it got over here, but you bend down to pick it up, and so let me give you this guy's name. His name is Homer Ford. He's a lawyer, according to this, and
Hell yeah!
apparently
Homer Ford? Or
Yeah.
Homer Ford, hell yeah!
Homer Ford. He has an office, like sort of right off the strip. And you obviously have his address if you want to go check him out later, like at some point. So yeah, his name's Homer.
Not Homer Ford.
No, why would he be named Homer? What is wrong with you?
If your parents were real assholes.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you find his business card.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'll walk over to I don't know, who would JP show first?
Well, Raven is your guru.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but they're all his friends, and well, you know what? He's just gonna walk over to whoever's closest.
Okay.
Who's closest to the pinball machine?
I'm
Okay.
closest to the pinball machine.
Yeah, that's for sure true.
Conscious. Like,
Sure.
He's perhaps permanently attached to the pinball machine.
So he just goes over to Chuck and say, "Hey, look what I found."
I take the card of his hand. I don't quite stop playing amazing cult classic Soul Blazer, but I look at the card while I continue to play, and I'm like, hey, I guess this is the guy's address, and I sort of toss it out on the table, and I continue to play really cool, very strangely plotted cult classic Soul Blazer.
Okay, cool. So, you have terrible hand-eye coordination, so this just lands in the pizza with a sad little sound, and it gets real greasy. Like, you can still read it, it's just covered in pizza grease. Which I feel like is the default state of being for anything Chuck touches.
Also kind of ruined the pizza considering it was just on the floor.
Yeah, well, might have improved it, to be honest.
Anything Chuck touches except his gaming controllers, which he does keep clean.
Yeah, well, obviously.
He washes his hands before he touches
So yeah,
them.
you have the address for this lawyer who was trying to buy Ideal Pizza.
Excuse me, I'll have you know I eat my Cheetos with chopsticks.
I fucking hate this so much.
Is it too late to recognize the inherent leadings of the owner of Ideal Pizza, or?
No, you can definitely do that. Go ahead and roll your avatar skill.
All right, that would be so I have that would be a 1 dice 100.
Yeah, 1d100.
All
and
right,
you're trying to
doing
get
that.
under.
1d100 and
Okay,
whoa!
yeah. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe that's really good. Anyways.
100's bad.
No, I think it's 99's a crit, 00 or 100 is a mega turbo botch.
Part 1 was the best you can do.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up, but, yeah, you can read this guy's leanings. This guy is what you would call a, what's the term for person that only cares about one issue, single issue voter? All he cares about is vape loss. He supports
Norquest.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a huge Norquist head.
He only gives a shit, in terms of like, overall he's pretty much like middle of the road, but like his one big sticking issue is like whatever party wants to ban and regulate vapes can get out. And also slightly cigarettes. He used to smoke cigarettes. He's still a big vape head. He's a real big cloud chaser. But
13 is the page, and it's a turbo crit.
yeah, okay, so yeah, that's why you find out more than just his leanings. You find out like what his one issue is. He just gives a shit about cigarette regulation and vaping regulation.
Hell yeah.
So that's literally all he cares about. You would describe it as an obsession almost. So yeah, it's getting close to like night. So the guy's definitely not going to be at his place of employment. So if there's nothing else you guys want to talk about, I would suggest you disperse and head home. But that's up to you. If there's something else you would like to do. Anyone?
No, I think I'm good to go to my apartment that I live in.
I know how to get his vote. His vote?
His vape boat? His vape boat. Or
I was
vote.
going to say a vote is a vape vote.
Rope. That is an intriguing word. I shall write it down.
Yeah, by the way, STOG, don't forget to mark that you got experience for that. That's the little triangle. Yeah, good. Alright, so wow, yours is
Just a meeting plan of avoiding marking papers.
nice.
That's why TAs exist.
So, you all head back to your places of where you sleep and stuff. So it's the next day, and
I spent 2 hours playing Celeste.
alright,
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
do you get a charge from that?
I do get a charge from that.
Then you get a charge. I was going to ask about what you were doing and stuff, so it's good to know.
Sorry, it looks like you're just going to segue into the next one. Sorry.
No, because there's some normal shit that goes on. JP, it is the next morning. You're waking up. You feel good. Feel great. It's
JP always
nice.
feels great.
And you notice that while you were asleep, your agent, California Van Buren, has called you. She apparently wants to talk.
I call her back immediately.
Okay, so she picks up on the first ring right after the first ring, and she says, "JP, hey, listen, my man. You also know she's only really super nice to you when she wants something from you.
That's okay.
She says, hey, listen, what did we name the author? Is it Tatiana Puff?
Yeah, Tatiana Puff.
Okay, so she says, hey, you know Tatiana Puff, you know the author of the book that your HBO hit. Yeah, she would like to have lunch with you today, and I sort of said you could do it. You look at your clock, and it's like 11. You got in late, and she says, so I said you'd meet her at the Stone Circle in at 12, and so please do that. She said she needed to talk to you about characterization or something of your dumb character. I don't know.
Sounds great.
Okay, great. So don't piss her off because she technically still has full creative control over the show. So don't do that.
Man,
Wow, I didn't know HBO did things like that, but okay.
what kind of adept is she? She sounds great.
What
That's
adept
a major
to?
charge.
So she says, yeah, so don't piss her the fuck off, please. And
When have I ever pissed anyone off?
well, there was that time when we were in Mexico shooting for that commercial, and
That doesn't count.
okay, there was that time we were in.
I need to go meet. Au revoir.
Okay, okay, bye. And she hangs up. So, you need to get ready for your meeting.
Okay.
Raven, you
Yes.
went to bed more at a sane hour, I assume, than JP did. So you're kind of up earlier.
And
When
I'm meditating on nature.
yes, perfect. When there's a gentle knock on your door, and followed by what you call your doorbell, but which is actually just a shit ton of wind chimes you leave hanging next to the door that you hit with your hand. And you hear the very quiet voice of High Priest. This guy's name is so fucking good. High Priest Wild Star Oak. The High Priest of your Wiccan coven, and he says, "Sister Raven, is now a good time to come in, or should I come back later?" He's very gentle.
By all means, enter and be welcome.
Yes, namaste, he says, and then he bows to you.
And I bow back.
Great. He says, "Sister Raven, I just wanted to touch bases with you. Haven't really seen you at the, at our coven meetings. We had one last night. Did not see you there. Just really curious. Is it, sorry, Heave spelling is pretty fucking close to what you gave me. He says, didn't really see you at our coven. I hope that it's not the setting. The old mines right outside of Vegas, turns some people off. But I think we get really connected to nature when we just get really deep down in the earth. Just real muddy in those wet, soggy tunnels that we call our coven."
My apologies. I was occupied, unfortunately.
Is all well, Sister Raven?
Oh yes. It is. It's fine. It's fine, and all will be well as nature wills.
Well, I'll still say a prayer to you to the great forest god, Pan. And then he crosses himself for some reason. It's very confusing what he's doing. Well, maybe not to you. Maybe it makes perfect sense to you. He says, "Well, listen, it's very good. Sister Raven, I have to admit that I did not just come here, to check on your well-being. I told a slight lie. I wondered if you could perhaps accompany me on a short sojourn. I need your mystical abilities, your third eye that you have as one of the most practiced Wiccans in our coven. Have you told him that you're an adept? That's a question I should ask. Have you let him in on the actual occult underground, or is he still out there?
Oh, is this not part of the occult underground? It's just it was.
I feel like
if he is, he's a fucking pony.
Sure.
I feel like he's not fully in on it. Like he may have some idea that there's more to me than it seems, but he doesn't I don't think I've told him explicitly.
Okay, yeah, so he says, I just need your mystical third eye, Sister Raven, on this sojourn. I think you're the only one that can fully explain this phenomena to me. So, he wants you to come with him to a place that he hasn't told you about, so that you can look at it with your magick eyes.
And so where would this be?
Well, there's a place that nature has reclaimed. It's very beautiful. It's the Old Vegas nuclear power plant. I feel that the nature spirits are strong there, Sister Raven, and I myself, for sure and for real, have developed a real good mystical third eye, but not as good as yours. I definitely have a mystical third eye that I can use. He starts to sound a little defensive. He's getting a little defensive now.
I agree. I agree. You're quite talented. You taught me a great deal.
Yes, well, I just needed you. I need you to help me. Just a second pair of third eyes, 6 eyes, if you will, are better than 3.
Well, then let us go.
Oh, excellent. By the way, do you have a car? Because my tandem bike broke.
My tandem bike is 3 people long.
Or do you have a bus pass that I could use?
Certainly, we can take my car.
Okay, excellent. Does your car have GPS? My GPS, the spirits of nature, is actually not working. This guy fucking sucks. I hate him. Okay, so you are going with him. Professor Johnson, you have to teach a class today. You tried to get out of it.
Damn it.
Tried to get Chadwick to do it. Could not. You actually have to be there to teach a class. What class are you forced to teach today? What class do you have to teach?
Let's see. They are the most unpopular professor within the department in academia.
Yes.
So they are definitely getting stuck with the first years.
Okay. Oh
So
dear.
it's the languages department, humanity. Like
Yeah.
English Lit 101.
Yeah, okay, yes. You are definitely stuck with a 101 class. So as you enter the class, you see a bunch of shining, hopeful faces looking up at you. And one of them goes, "Hey, you're not Professor Cooper. Where's Professor Cooper? You've been having your grad student teach the class most of the year, I assume."
Yeah, fuck if I know. He's probably drunk or something.
Well, who are you?
That's irrelevant.
No, it's kind of relevant. I'm paying to come to this class, so.
Someone with more degrees than you will ever have. You are going to fail out in your first term of second year. Once you have to take a math course.
Great. Are you trying to make this kid, are you trying to use your teacher thing to coerce a helpless check out of him?
I think that's the only way to interpret what I'm saying, yes.
Yep, go ahead and roll. Wow, you're a bad teacher, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's coercing. Fuck.
Okay,
Cry.
He failed. So he gets this. So the options when you fail a check are flight, fright, or freeze. The only practical one is he freezes and he gets like 1,000-eye stare kind of going off.
1,000-yard stare?
Yeah.
Or is he being stared at by some kind of eldritch monster?
Both.
No, in 99
That's-
is in fact the worst possible failure.
The worst possible failure is 100. That's called a botch, but 99 is pretty fucking close.
Oh no, sorry. 99 is very bad because it is a critical failure. That is fine.
Yeah, he fucked up so bad, Frank. So he shuts up. And is like 1,000-yard stare. not talking. The other kids get very quiet, and you hear some of them go, "Oh shit, it's Dr. Johnson. Shit. So they are very quietly, like, fucked up about this. And this other kid, you're pretty sure, is going to start crying when he leaves the room. So, how...
Very good. I must remember to notch my belt later.
Great.
Dr. Sam the Rock Johnson.
Oh, my fucking...
You're asking what I'm teaching?
Yeah, what are you teaching to them today?
Okay, consult Chadwick's notes. What the fuck is he teaching them?
His notes are terrible. You cannot read them. Well, you might be able to read them, but do you really want to?
Yes. Okay. I want to scan them to pick out the title of a book.
Okay, cool.
That's what you fucking study. That's what you study in Lit 101, right? Fucking books or something?
Yes, go ahead. That is, give me a... No, I'm not gonna have you roll. That was a pretty good idea to scan for a book title. You see that they are reading, a book titled My Name is Dirk A, which... I'm gonna write it down. It's by, famous author Dirk Allen.
Yes, I
who
believe
is...
you are currently studying My Name is Dirk A. Does anyone happen to have the copy on them?
The kid with the 1,000-yard stare silently lifts a shaking hand and gives you his copy of My Name is Dirk A. And then very shakily sits the fuck down.
I'll begin talking about the book and then get completely distracted and go off on a 50-minute tangent about entomology.
Great. Let's see how good you are at teaching? Roll your teaching.
Yeah, I'm a professor. Of course I can teach.
Well...
I barely succeeds.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's been a while since you've read My Name is Dirk A. This is mostly stories about his, when he was like a fall down drunk. He's sober now. But it's stories about, when he was fall down drunk and the terrible things he did and all that shit. And it's like slightly apocryphal and like life lessons, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty rote stuff.
Is this an adaptation of My Name is...
My Name is what?
Isn't that the name of that show about...
No, it's not. This is a literal book from the actual Unknown Armies, like, reveal shit. So, yeah, so, it's not as good as his earlier work. You would probably say it's some of his worst work, but, then you go off on, like, a tangent about how he misuses words and, like, how his writing style is very poor.
For most of the lecture.
Yeah, for most of the lecture. And the kids leave at the end, the students leave at the end, not sure what they should think about for My Name is Dirk A. And as they start rolling out, Chadwick comes in, and he's like, oh, shit, daylight savings time. Huh? Sorry, Professor Johnson.
That was a week ago.
Yeah, I'm not good with clocks or times. There's a distinct smell of alcohol on his breath. And he says, listen, let me make it up to you. Let me take you to lunch. On me. I'll pay for it with my money.
Let me guess. Denny's.
Fuck yeah, buddy. And he goes in for a high five that never happens. You going with him to the Denny's?
On one hand, I despise him. On the other hand, this sounds like plot will happen.
You don't have to go if you don't want to. He really wants to make up for his bad behavior.
Does Professor Johnson like Denny's is, I think, the real question here.
What
you could also you could torture him. Like, he's trying to apologize, So he has to be nice to you. So you can just be a real dickbag. I'll let you.
You know what?
Yeah?
It's so circle sole proprietorship because, like, okay, yeah, this is how we'll do this. Consists that no, we're not going to Denny's. Go to a place of my choice.
Okay.
Yes, don't worry, I know what you're paid.
Okay, where are we going then? Where do you want to go?
Stone Circle.
Okay, sure. Alright, cool.
So I assume it's going to be a sole proprietorship, so then Sam's going to be hoisted by the long baton and forced to eat at Denny's.
We'll see. Chuck. Right? Yeah, Chuck. You wake up, and then you immediately start playing video games, right? That is your deal.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, okay, so you...
I mean, I check my mail first. I'm a slow waker. Like, give me 15 minutes before because otherwise I won't appreciate the game, you know?
Yeah, so, you decide you're gonna play some video games, which you're kinda super into. You get about 3 hours or whatever it is. You get yourself a charge.
2 hours for a minor charge.
Yeah, so you get yourself a minor charge. Not bad. When there is a knock on your door, followed by Bob's voice like, "Yo, fucker, what's up?"
God damn it. But I open the door and let him in, because we have an understanding he won't break my shit.
Yeah, he doesn't touch. Yeah, he doesn't touch your video game shit. But he immediately starts going through your fridge. He's like, "Yo, all you got in here is a jar of mayonnaise, dude."
I've also got some expired milk. Do you want that?
Well, no.
It's kind of a BYOB situation here.
Well, fuck, if I knew that you didn't have any fucking pizza, I wouldn't have come over. He takes out the jar of mayonnaise, and takes out a spoon, and flops down on your couch, and starts eating the mayonnaise directly from the jar with the spoon.
Oh
no. And because he's a broken person,
I don't know how old that mayonnaise is, but I'm not interested in telling him that.
Okay, so yeah, he gets really into it for like 2 minutes, like he's licking the spoon. You don't know what
started out as Cool Whip.
Yeah.
I go back to playing games while he does that.
Yeah, so
just completely ignore him.
So after he's gotten his good belly full of just gross expired mayo, he says, with a loud burp, he's like, "So, you sort that shit out at Ideal Pizza? Can I go back there, or is that shit heel still there?" He has pulled out a Game Boy Color and is also playing on his Game Boy Color. Cause he's also, fucking goddamn it. He's real big into Pokemon. This guy's just gonna be me if I was a Ludomancer. Except I don't eat fucking mayo. So yeah, he's playing Pokemon.
No one eats mayo, so that's...
Yeah, Bob's a little exaggerated. Anyway, so he's playing, he's like, "So can I go back there and get a fucking pizza?"
I don't know, till the guy buys the place, probably.
Someone's gonna buy Ideal Pizza? And he goes, "Fuck you, Pikachu," really loudly. Sorry, that was inappropriate of me. I was just so distressed by the fact that Bob's Big Pizza was gonna get bought. He has confused. He doesn't actually give a shit.
I mean, like, I don't know. Joe, I couldn't remember his name. Joe didn't seem like he wanted to sell, but like,
yeah. Well,
he had a much nicer suit than Joe did, so.
Yeah, well, if Ideal Pizza gets bought out, where's all those other weirdos like you gonna hang out?
I mean, there's that dump that's like relatively clean for a dump.
I don't want to hang out at a dump. Man, you're gonna have to break in a whole new shit thing again. You know?
I mean, I don't know, gonna try and take care of it. By the way, just to be clear, neither of us are making eye contact.
No, for sure, I just assumed.
Right.
He's like, "You know what, it's gonna suck though, a lot, cause I just convinced Joe to get rid of that shitty pinball machine and get Pac-Man.
Oh, fuck. With, like, the good Pac-Man?
The good Pac-Man, yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
Yeah.
cocktail table Pac-Man.
Yep.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, I had to do a little research, but if he buys that fucker, oh man, I'm gonna be charging up for days.
Shit.
Yeah,
I have
right.
to see if I do pizza.
Yeah, I guess. Or we could just fucking steal the thing. I think he's already got it. You want to steal it? We'll have to split it. We'll keep it at my place, though. Not
Well,
your
I don't
place.
think that's how splitting works, but
Well, you know, it was my idea to steal it. So I feel like I should get to keep it at my place.
fine, but you're spending the charges to get it.
No, what? No, we're splitting it. Come on now. So you're arguing about Pac-Man and stealing a Pac-Man table that you don't even know for sure Joe has. Also,
Right.
Joe is an adept, and he's probably better at it than you, because he can give you cancer.
I mean, what doesn't these days? Am I right?
Yeah. But he goes, okay, listen, I'm about done here with this mayo, so I'm gonna let you pay me back for that hot tip I gave you by treating me to Ideal Pizza for lunch. And in return, I'll let you maybe keep the Pac-Man table at your apartment. That's the best offer I'm gonna give you, though.
I kind of am right in the middle of this Warframe sortie, and so I can't leave for at least like 20 minutes because I'm so.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
That's fine. I'm still trying to catch a fucking Pikachu, and he screams it again. So like, we'll go for lunch. We'll try to scope out if Joe has the table, and if he does, we'll just steal it probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna wait to steal it until like we know the place is being sold because like I can't pay for that amount of electricity.
Yeah, okay, fair, but
I know
still-
you can't because I know you ripped your fucking sockets out the walls, so you have 2 left. And they're both taken by like 3 power strips each. You're not supposed to plug power strips into power strips, Bob. That's not how it works.
that's only if you're not creative. So we're definitely going for lunch, right? And you're definitely paying.
I will pay for my pizza.
Okay, sounds good to me. You can already tell that he's gonna try and steal your pizza.
Definitely pay for the pizza.
Yeah, so you're going to lunch with Bob to also scope out Ideal Pizza.
Yeah, sure.
Brobert,
Yes.
what is a typical day like for Brobert? Because he's trying to get jobs for El Paso, right?
Yeah. So he's out there. So he's actually taking a break from the hustle and bustle of knocking on doors and talking to politicians and business owners and trying to see
Why
how
would he be knocking on doors?
he's knocking on the doors of, the business offices and
I see. Okay.
yeah, basically he's just walking and talking but this morning he has wisely decided to sign himself up for a Reddit Ask Me Anything session.
He's signed up. So just to be clear, Brobert is bad at technology, right?
Yes. And he's doing an AMA.
Great, perfect.
As the staffer told him to.
Yep.
Jesus.
Can I suggest a question?
Yes.
Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Y'all are gonna be, I want one question from each of you for Brobert in the appropriate Reddit style. So Visk, did you have a question you wanted to?
Yes. Hello. Well, okay. I mean, it's Reddit, but I'm going to pretend it's like a radio show because that's funnier. Yes, Congressman. First time, long time. I'm just wondering. You were elected to represent the whatever district of
Yeah,
Texas.
El Paso
that
or something.
El Paso is in.
Sure.
So, why do you spend all your fucking time in Las Vegas? In a different state?
So your staffer is like, sir, you do not actually need to answer that. They are not your constituents, and I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't know anything about tech.
I live in El Paso. Please answer. Why don't you stay here?
Okay, Brobert, how do you answer that?
I'm just here because I need to talk to this
God.
guy. I'm here to actually pick up this guitar that this guy from Van Halen had once upon a time.
Oh my fucking God, Brobert.
It's the Van Halen guitar.
Cool, okay, great.
Okay, you know what? I'm satisfied with that answer.
Well, we'll find out if you're satisfied. Go ahead and give me politician. That's just a D100.
All
Oh
right,
my God.
politician. 1D100. Oh, I can't wait for this to go off.
Oh man.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, I think I did that wrong. Let me just do this.
Editing.
No, you
Hold
did it
on.
right.
Again?
Heavebot did it wrong.
Yeah, Heavebot's hacking up. Heave, are you there? Uh-oh, Heave might be out of commission. That's fine. That's why we have a roll 20. To roll Dyson sometimes.
Heavebot. Heavebot. Wake up, Heavebot.
Son, please. Okay, so you can go.
There we go.
Oh, is that it? There
Hey,
we go.
We got it.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so 92. That fails unbelievably. You can flip flop it if you want. Or you could just mark experience.
Probably
Probably
I
aren't
will
gonna.
not flip flop this.
Yeah,
I'll
okay,
just
cool.
mark experience.
Cool. So, great. Perfect. So you go on a long ramble about this guitar that you want to get for your constituents, which, to be fair, is in line with the demagogue. Never admit that you did something stupid. So,
It's a community guitar now.
yeah, no, we're not going to take any more questions, says your staffer. We're just not actually, it quickly, like, you go out to, like, get a, like, nice salad for lunch, and you come back, and it's gone viral. In, like, a real bad way, you're told. Like, this is not good, this is not a good look.
But I thought people liked Van Halen.
Sir, okay, listen.
He's on the radio all the time.
Okay, sir, that's a classic rock station. And also, okay, we're gonna try and do some damage control. I've, gotten you a little bit of time on the phone, like a call-in on, CNN. It's like midday shit, so they're fishing for a story. All you have to go on there is just call and sound somewhat intelligent. And please, for the love of God, sir, just say that you were confused and that you don't know what you were saying. So this person is inadvertently trying to taboo you into saying that you were wrong for typing about Van Halen guitars on CNN. So you go on CNN, I assume, or are you going to turn down CNN?
No, I'm going on CNN. This is my shot to this is presidential shit right here.
All right. Oh boy. So, Lon Demon, good old CNN Lon Demon.
Lon Demon.
Lawn demon?
Yep, sure. Don Lemon is a dude on CNN, if I recall correctly. Even if he's not, I like Lon Demon. So he says, Representative Brobert,
Yes.
just gotta say, this went viral really quick. Yeah, Lawn Demon, there we go. Just want to know, I thought that this Reddit post brought up a great question. What you answer that you're in in Vegas looking for a Van Halen guitar? And I just really want to know, like, this has to be a mistake, right? And if not, Explain yourself?
Well, I work hard, and I am out there knocking on the doors of business offices and relations everywhere to get jobs for the people in El Paso. And sometimes you just gotta treat yourself.
Holy shit. Okay, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll, politician.
Hell yeah.
Brobert is too real. Okay. Well, Don Lemon and all the listeners and viewers are sufficiently charmed by your folksy country guy in the big city. He's just a down-home boy from El Paso. He's just he's so starstruck by the big city. Gosh dang. I don't know.
I couldn't play this guitar after a city business.
So, people are sufficiently charmed that the scandal blows over. Your aide, though, is, oh boy. Sorry, just saw that question. Your aide is, very much like, okay, so that's not what I told you to say, and it worked out this time, but, hey, next time, you pay me so that I tell you the right things to say. So maybe next time just fucking listen to me, Brobert?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She very quietly goes, dear God, this man's probably going to be president.
I'm going to be president.
Okay, great.
I'm going to be the president with the Van Halen guitar.
The Van Halen president. So she says, listen, you don't have any more appointments, today. So why don't you just take the day off and, enjoy yourself while I assure our backers that you have not gone fucking insane, okay?
Okay, I love breaks. That's what I said on CNN.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so you basically have free time. So go ahead and decide how you want to do that. Let's jump back to, JP. You are meeting with, Tatiana Puff.
Oui.
And she's waiting for you at the, stone circle. Sitting there very impatiently. You're like maybe 5 minutes late. Like it's not that bad. You're not that late. But as soon as she sees you, she gets up and storms over to you and is like, why are you so late?
I was only told about this meeting, a few minutes, well, not a few minutes ago. I was only just told about this meeting.
Like an hour ago.
Yeah, he's just gonna explain, I was just told he's just gonna be honest. Cause he's an honest guy.
She looks at you like, what? And she says, listen, oh my god, I need to talk to you about how you're characterizing, Louis. Alright, King Louis? You know, the guy you play? One of the most noble. She's getting into it now. You've seen her get into this. She loves the king. One of the most noble of French royalty, brought low in his time by Republican conspirators. What is going on?
He was a child.
Yeah, nope, she's getting into it. She's going full on rant. She says, listen, I know you're trying your best and you definitely have the rugged handsomeness that he had just in the face area and the body area and the arm area. Very much like the king. Very much like the king.
JP is freaking because he knows that historically, he did look this up. I mean, he doesn't know. He died when he was like 12 or something. So this is a weird thing to say.
Yeah, no, she's a weird person who fucking writes vampire fiction about the dead king of France? Anyways, she says, now listen, very much like I saw it in my dream when the inspiration for this book came to me. Very yes in the face. The hair, well, we can work on the hair. I know that's not your fault that it's like, just bad hair. What I cannot get past is your ridiculous fake French accent. Needs to be realer. Like, 100% realer.
I do not understand.
You're ridiculous fake. You're doing it now. I really love when everyone's in character. Very impressive. But you don't have to do that ridiculous French accent with me.
I am not doing an accent.
You're doing it right now. What are you talking about?
No, JP is very confused right now.
She's like glaring at you. JP, I appreciate the fact that you have that fake sounding ass French last name. Very good touch. The accent though, you gotta work on it. She pulls out her cell phone and she's like, let me just email you the number of this French accent specialist. Very good. Comes all the way from Toronto. Excellent. Yes? Yes, you have questions?
Okay. D'accord.
Great, perfect. Also, stop saying those fake French words. Those are not real French words. Okay?
Feel his anger from here.
Vous parlez français?
No, none of that. Let me help you, okay? I actually took French in high school. So, what you want to say is, Puedo ir al baño. Repeat after me. That is the traditional French greeting. You are at this point almost sure that she is channeling the fool more than you are. Or if she's not, she's damn good at it. So she said,
JP does not know how to react.
Listen, alright, I'm just gonna, listen, I like you, JP. You got those all-American, boyish looks that the French king, taken down in his prime, she's yelling now. She's getting into it. She comes down after a bit and says, listen, I'm just saying that you could go to the big leagues, way beyond HBO. I'm talking television movie, okay? Television movie on the USA Network. Maybe even one of CNN's channels. You don't have the face for a full movie, but I'm just saying that you could probably do television movie. Yes?
Oh, okay.
Okay, excellent. So I'm glad that I was really worried that you would be mad about, me calling you out on your fake-ass French accent. I'm real glad that that's not the case. You seem like a good boy who's just trying to fill my vampire dream of the French king. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. Anyways, that's not why I called you here today. I actually have next week's script here for you, and she's gonna hand you over the script.
I did not think you were the one who was meant to deliver this.
No, this is the revised version. I revised it. There was this whole bit where, you admit your weakness and you cry to your love interest. No, Louis never cried. He was a strong gentleman with a strong chin and strong motor. So she gets back into it. Anyways, you have the script for the next week.
Okay.
Do you want to give it a read through while she's going ballistic?
Sure.
All right, give me your triple threat.
Okay.
Does that succeed?
Yeah, that succeeds.
It's awful. It's one of the worst scripts you've ever read. It's straight up real bad. If you do this, she has a lot of creative control on the show. But if you do this script, it's gonna be a real stinker.
I'm just gonna sort of ask her, like, do the writers of the show know about this? They approved this, or
They'll know that I'm going to them next. I thought, as the lead actor, you should get first eyes on the script. What do you think? Is it good or is it great?
I'm not very good at evaluating these things. I don't know.
Okay, give me a lie? Because you definitely know it's bad.
Okay,
Like, for sure, you've read bad scripts in your time.
fair. He doesn't want to hurt her feelings, though.
Does...
It's a success.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that you were going to hate it. Well, with your backing behind it, I'm sure that I can get the writers to go through with, like, making the necessary changes. Thank you so much, JP. And she reaches over and grabs your hand.
Okay. No, JP knows the correct way to handle stuff, and not to deal with her. It's to immediately call his agent and have her figure it out.
Okay, so you call California, and she says,
Yep.
the script is shit? Is that what you're telling me, JP?
Yes. Essentially.
Okay. But
Or at least JP thinks so. I mean, JP, I don't know how because
I mean, he's probably intelligent about his profession as an actor.
No. I mean, it's more that he thinks it's bad. He's the kind of person, though, that if, like, he really trusted... The thing is, I don't think JP trusts Tatiana very much.
Okay.
I think if, like, his agent and, like, the writers said it was good, he'd be like, okay, I guess it's good.
Okay, listen, JP, sit tight. I'll swing by accident, going to lunch. Actually, yeah, no, I'll just swing by. You can hand me off the script. I'll take a look at it. If it's fucking shit, like you say it is, I'll make sure it never sees the fucking light of day. Just I'll take care of this, JP. Don't even fucking worry. So you go back and sit down with Tatiana.
Oh man, I didn't realize I was doing that in...
No, you excuse yourself. Lunch is for sure not over. She's eating quite a bit. At this point, Professor Johnson, you come in with Chadwick, and you sort of notice JP sitting in a corner with a very loud woman who's screaming about French royalty for some reason. And Chadwick's like,
Wait, Chadwick's a fan of the show.
yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Chadwick goes, oh, holy shit. Is that JP Lapierre? Dude, that's JP Lapierre. Do you see that?
Johnson.
Professor?
Yes, I meet with him regularly.
Wait, whoa, what?
Wait, what?
Yes?
You know him? Dude, can you introduce me?
Okay, come.
Alright, JP, you see out of the corner of your eye, your friend, and fellow, I'll call it weirdo, Dr. Johnson is coming over, and a young man with a huge beard is following behind him.
Hey, this is an asshole. Have fun.
Okay. Now, hold on.
And Johnson leaves.
Chadwick is the brother of
half sibling, yes.
Right? Half
yes.
brother of California. Okay. So, I mean, but we've never met, I guess.
Yeah, you've never met.
You know that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think California talks about her weird fuck-up half-sibling.
Okay. You get the impression they don't talk much, and she would not talk much about her work outside of work.
Yeah. California is very, like, a private person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, he comes over. Johnson's like, here's this fucking asshole. I'm gonna go eat now. See you later, JP. And you are left with Chadwick, who is like, oh shit, dude, can I have your autograph?
Yes, absolutely. JP always gives his fans because JP's a nice guy. He always has time for his fans.
Yo, weird lady. You have a pen? And as soon as he says that,
Oh, no,
Tatiana explodes. Anyways, Professor Johnson, you're sitting over there enjoying what you would call some very good dinner theater. When your preferred waiter comes over and he says, Dr. Johnson, will you be having the usual today? Because you are a regular here. Okay. So he goes, Chef Raven's not in, but I will make sure that it's prepared to your liking.
Certainly. Do me a favor and do try not to seat anyone in my line of view to the excellent show going on.
Oh, certainly, sir. You don't want us to take care of that disturbance? I know you're very particular.
Oh, no. I very much wanted to continue.
Great. Perfect. We're going to jump over to Brobert. Brobert, have you decided what you want to do? Because I know you need to go sleep here in a second or two.
Brobert is deciding to, basically, he's going to go check out that, Van Halen guitar.
Oh my god. Okay, great.
He is proud about that guitar.
That's an actual real thing, bro. Okay, great.
God.
Yeah. This dude on Craigslist is selling what he claims is an authentic, Van Halen guitar. And he sees you and he goes, yo, dude, are you the one that called me earlier? Like when you knock on his door. Called me earlier about the guitar?
Yes.
Great. Well, he names a price. It's fucking expensive.
Can I do a demagogue roll here, or?
Yeah. What do you want to do? Figure out what he is, what his leanings are, or because that's about all you can do right now with your current channel.
I want to try and see if I can. I want to lean him into maybe do a. I want to see if I can make him do a deep dive into just basically. Or actually, you know what? This would be sort of a politician agreement because this would be sort of a politician role because my goal is he's trying to haggle him down to a lower price.
Yeah. Okay. Politician.
All right, rolling for politician.
Failed again? I mean, you can flip-flop it. It is your obsession.
Yeah, I'll flip-flop it.
Okay, cool. So he's like, okay, well, instead of, like, the ridiculous price he named, he goes, like, to half. So, like, he wants $50K.
Oh, $50K.
Yeah, you could probably get that much money if you dipped into your campaign funds and shit.
Ooh. If you do something completely illegal.
Yeah, pretty
At
much.
this point, that guitar is the most well-known thing about your campaign, though. If you think about it.
That's not necessarily untrue.
If you think about it, you need to get that guitar now.
You can justify it by saying that you're going to use it at campaign rallies. People will be like, hey, that's the Van Halen guitar at that AMA.
I also want to point out you do not know how to play the guitar.
But he's a musician. He played in a rock band.
Yeah, but you do not have anything that lets you play the guitar, my dude.
Shit. Maybe they just let him. Maybe they just pulled a Jim Morrison on him, and he played live on TV, pretending to play a guitar, while the rest of the band played.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like a high school garage band, or were you in a band? It's like in the mode of an old dad who wouldn't shut up about his past non-glories.
Yeah. Brobert is still having cold feet about this sale. He's just looking around and examining the guitar and saying things like, is this really signed by Eddie Van Halen?
Yeah, sure is. You can buy it or not.
Yeah. Where did you get this guitar?
From Van Halen? What do you want from me, man?
Are you lied to me?
No. I don't know what you... What is your problem, dude? Are you gonna buy it or not? I got other buyers.
I just want to know the story behind this guitar.
I fucking bought it, okay? I bought it, and now I'm going to sell it because I don't want it. I made stupid... Oh my god.
What kind of guitar is it?
Alright, well, you can get the fuck out of my apartment if you're not gonna buy it.
Okay, bye!
What was the point of that? Anyways, Raven, your
Yes.
high priest, Wildstar Oak, is taken you to the Old Vegas nuclear power plant, and he says, okay, listen, very much appreciate the ride, very much in love with your eco-friendly car, and the CDs that you were playing the entire time, never have I heard better Mongolian throat singing.
You're saying that as a joke, but Mongolian throat singing, and I have seen it performed.
Damn it, dude.
It-
Anyways.
It has to do with school. Anyways,
yes, so let's get this going. And he pulls out some big wire cutters.
Oh.
And he goes,
Are we going in here?
in a manner of speaking. And then he walks over to this locked gate and he clips it open. And he goes, now, after you, just using your special eyes, you do not have any special eyes as far as I know, right?
No.
Okay,
No.
great. So
All
he's
eyes
just,
are special.
oh, gross. So you, go in, it's a creepy old power plant that's been decommissioned. You don't know what he's expecting you to see. He's like, do you see it? You don't know what he wants you to see.
I don't know.
Okay, no, it's, do you feel it? You don't feel anything? Except maybe mild worry that this guy's insane.
I don't. I'm not sensing anything.
It's, you don't feel the call of the spirit world? You don't feel anything, by the way.
I do not. I do not feel anything.
Okay, well, are you sure? Maybe we need to get closer to where I'm feeling it. He grabs your arm and starts dragging you towards what you would consider the center of the power plant. And you get there and go ahead and give me what do I want you to do? Give me notice.
Oh, fun. That's
I don't know how good your notice is.
that's the lowest of all of my
Oh, good.
my meters. Yeah. So. Oh,
Did
but
you
that's
succeed?
fine.
You succeeded? Great. So, you, get in there, and you suddenly start feeling very dizzy. Like, as soon as you sort of get in the vicinity of this, you get very dizzy. And then, like, okay, whoever's typing, please stop that. You get very
Oops,
dizzy.
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You get very dizzy, and then, like, your sense of time gets sort of distorted. Like, everything seems to be like, strobe light effect, you know, like when you, it seems very, and he goes, so you feel it, right? Because I can see the look on your face, and how many hardened notches do you have for a natural?
Unnatural.
Yes.
That's the same as notice, right?
Yes, that's tied to
Okay.
notice.
I have.
You have 3?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let me see if you get away with. Give me 1 second to get to the right page to make sure I'm not. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're okay. So, you've sort of experienced this before. You've been in the occult underground for a while. So you sort of have a feel that there is definitely something magickal happening here. You don't know what it is. It's pretty strong, judging by like sort of the distortion. But it's weird. So what do you say to Wild Star Oak?
This does seem like something that warrants a closer look.
Okay, good. So it's not just me. Oh, I was super worried I was going insane. Like real bad. So let's leave, actually. So you get out of there, and he goes, so, what do we do? What is our plan, Sister Raven?
I know some people who I think could help investigate this.
Well, hold on.
And
I would kind of like to keep it within the coven. You know,
well,
like
I think
this is.
I think they're good people.
Well, also, I just want to point out that this is some actual, like, real magic shit that we have going down. So I'd kind of like to keep it.
Magic, but
No. It's pronounced magic. What are you He's super not into the occult underground, so he doesn't pronounce it magic. No, we gotta keep this within our, like, coven, between us. So he is going to do something called, what is your relationship score with him? You have a relationship score, right?
yeah, that's the same as notice, right? Because he's my guru.
Yeah, should do.
Okay then.
So, did he succeed? Because I'm rolling your relationship. What's your relationship with him? Score-wise.
50%.
Okay, yeah, so you don't feel coerced into doing this, but you'd be very happy if you did. If you kept it between you two. Are you going to keep it between you two?
I will keep it quiet for now.
Oh,
But
that's all I wanted, Sister Raven.
Increase
your relationship with him by 5, by the way.
Okay.
Because you're doing a thing he wants. Oh, thank you. I'll consult the gods of nature, and I'll burn an offering to them, and I'll fast. And we'll see what they have to say about this. Alright?
That sounds like a reasonable course of action.
Awesome. Great. Chuck, you are at Ideal Pizza.
I brought my laptop and I'm playing Monster Hunter 2 emulated on it because I know it will piss Bob off.
Fucking God, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Are you doing that just to annoy me?
Yeah.
That's why you're doing it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just to annoy me. God, you fucking suck. You fucking suck, dude.
Sorry, man. I'm just saying there were other takes on Pokemon and maybe they were better.
Whoa, what? Whoa.
I think the generation of creatures from non-game media is really fascinating. And I don't think Pokemon is anything that compares to that.
We are fucking fighting, you piece of shit.
I thought we were already
Do
fighting.
you perhaps mean Monster Rancher?
Yeah, Monster Rancher, maybe? I
What
don't
did I
know.
say?
You said Monster
Yeah,
Hunter.
Did I? Goddammit.
Well, you've just tabooed yourself, you fool, and... No.
That is actually not a taboo.
Damn it. So he says...
That's like
He says, I fucking hate you so much. He has switched over from the original Game Boy Color to a 3DS. He seems to be all about those handhelds. He's got cargo pants on to carry all his handheld devices. He sucks, if that's not clear enough. So he says, you're getting me pizza, right? Definitely getting me pizza. You are paying me back for this.
For what? Taking you to the pizza place?
No, for playing that piece of shit game in my presence, dude. Fucking infuriating. Why are you like this?
Why are you like that?
Like what?
You're stuck on just one series, man. Like there's
No.
you only stick
I also,
to the handheld.
whoa, listen, whoa, back up. So you enter into Ideal Pizza arguing, and Joe points his e-cig at a sign that says, no adept arguments. Seriously, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about it. Hey, actually, shut the fuck up. It's a very long sign.
It's a long ass sign.
Yeah, it's
It
actually...
uses lots of different sizes, quite well put together.
No, it's kind of all over the place. Like, he has different signs everywhere because people come in and argue about Avatar and adept shit all the time, and he's sick of it. So he points to the sign and he says, cut that shit out unless it's giving you a charge, and then in which case, go over into the arguing booth. And he points to a thing that says arguing booth, and it is the worst booth in the entire fucking restaurant. No one like... No, it is not. It's just in the farthest corner, and it's dirty, and it's gross, and he hates it. And he says, fucking keep that up, I'll give you some fucking cancer, you pieces of shit. Stop talking. So do you follow his order? Because Bob is definitely not going to.
I mean, one of my identities is quiet, so I definitely do.
Bob's like, oh, you stand up to him. We're way more powerful than him. Fucking cigarettes? Are you fucking kidding me? Listen. We all know that video games are, so he's gonna start talking. So, first off, something is gonna happen to Bob.
Good.
Bob gets cancer.
No, Bob starts coughing. Your pizza's brought over by Joe, and he takes a big hit on his vape rig, and he blows that shit right into Joe's face, or into Bob's face. He starts coughing, and his eyes get bloodshot, and he can't stop coughing. And then Joe points to the sign, and he says, no fucking arguing about my gig, you piece of shit. And Joe, and what's his face? Bob is like, holding up his hands like, okay, and he can't stop coughing, until like a glob of blood gets spat up in front of him.
Oh no.
I moved the pizza away from Bob.
Yeah, no. What is your, unnatural hardened?
That is I have none, apparently.
No, you should have one.
I must have accidentally unclicked it then.
You should have one.
Oh wait, sorry. That's failures, not hardened.
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah.
My hardened is wait. Fuck, why is it like this? My unnatural is, which one is that? Fitness?
No, that's notice. Notice and secrecy, it's the...
Oh, notice and secret. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
and then it's 2.
It's 2. Okay, yeah, no, you're fine. This is not the weirdest McGick that you've seen ever cast in your life.
Right.
And he finally stops coughing and he goes, Jesus Christ, man, you didn't have to fucking throw that shit down on me. And Joe just very quietly takes a drag from his vape rig, and then he stares Bob in the face, and then lets out another lungful of smoke in his face, and Bob's just like trying to duck out of the way, like, shit, man, I got the point! I'm fucking, okay, fine, Jesus. God, you suck.
Technically, he blows.
Joe
Right,
looks at you. Joe looks at you like he's considering doing something, and then he just stops and is like, alright, whatever. He's like, enjoy your fucking pizza. And he storms off. You see that he's in an even worse mood than normal? He doesn't seem very happy. But, do you want to talk to him, or do you want to talk to Joe?
I want to talk to Joe, yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk to Bob. What am I going to get out of that motherfucker?
Yeah, Bob's gonna start eating pizza then.
Sure.
He doesn't even clean the blood up off the table. It's gross.
Naturally.
So Joe watches as you approach. He's like, what do you want? I gave you the pizza.
You seem more pissed than usual. Did that guy come back?
Oh yeah, he came back. That fucker came back. You know what he came back with? Fucking health inspector, dude. A fucking health inspector.
Jeez.
You know what? You apparently can't vape when you're cooking.
Bullshit.
Doesn't even ash, dude. Ugh, I fucking hate these dudes. He says, you want to see the notice I got?
Yes, I do.
He points to the back. It's a letter grade, and it's an F. He says, I got 30 days to straighten my shit up, or else they're closing me down, and you can bet the shit that they're gonna buy me out. These guys fucking suck. He sighs.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the same guy? Sorry, no, it was the same guy that came back. He said that already.
Yeah.
Hey man, I can't make any promises, but I think I got beef with the same guy you got beef with. And if somewhere along the way I can do something to help you, I will do my best to do it.
I appreciate that. I don't know what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do. Give me a notice check.
Give
Chuck.
you a notice check. What is my notice? My notice appears to be 55.
Okay. Roll it.
I fucked up.
There you go, it rolled. 19. There's this dude with glasses and like a very short beard and a nice suit, and he's kind of just sitting off to the side, and you could have sworn you've seen him before. You don't know where, but you could have definitely sworn you've seen him before. And he's just not even touching his pizza. He's just kind of staring at you with a bemused look. And he sees you looking and he gives you a little smile. But you
This
could
is
swear
that Eric Wareheim motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He gives you a little smile.
I give him a little head nod, like one of those things where it's like, I kind of know you.
Yeah, his smile widens a little bit and he gives you a little bit of a head nod. And then he kind of just gets comfortable in his seat.
I walk over to him.
Yes, hello. How
I
are
sit
you?
down too, also. That's not clear.
Yes, hi. Well, yes, you can have a seat. That's fair, I suppose.
Hey, do I know you?
No, not really. You could say I'm in town for a job. And I guess it means I've been seeing a lot of you. I've noticed you. Are you following me around? And he, chuckles a little bit. He seems real nice.
I was gonna ask you the same question, but, actually, though.
Why would I follow you around? You don't seem particularly important.
Wow, brutal, first off.
Oh, I'm sorry. That came out very rude. It just, you don't seem like someone I would follow around, you know?
No, I mean, I get that. Just what kind of job are you working on, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I'm in human resources for my company. I'm here to just resource my humans. And he laughs at his joke. Yeah, I'm just here to make sure, everything's going fine. The bosses upstairs are pretty worried there's going to be a shake-up. So I'm just sort of here to make sure that if that happens, it goes smoothly. The right people get fired,
No, I have no idea, but go on.
That's all. That's my job. And he smiles again. I don't think I caught your name. I'm sorry.
You can call me Catastrophic. It's usually what I go by. That's my handle.
Okay. He continues to smile quietly to himself. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I guess I'm just kind of confused how any of that, what any of that has to do with sitting around in an ideal pizza. It's kind of strange
I'm
to me.
on my lunch break? And you can hear the question in his voice. I'm on my lunch break, he says more decisively.
All right, then.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to my table and pretend like I'm not watching that dude, and definitely keep watching that dude.
So, go ahead and give me another notice check.
Would that be note? Okay.
Yeah, notice. Straight up notice. Do you succeed?
I think so. Yeah, I've got 55.
Cool, great. Gonna need real quick from you.
I don't like this town.
I'm gonna need you to roll, knowledge real quick because you just took hold on, what is your unnatural, hardened notches?
My unnatural hardened notches are 2.
Great, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll a knowledge thing because you just encountered this dude just straight up disappeared. You were watching him, and you blinked, and he's gone, and his pizza's still there, and you shouldn't have been able to do that. So this is a level 4 unnatural check.
On the bright side, free pizza.
Well,
Yeah, free pizza.
free pizza.
So
knowledge is
I guess
good.
free pizza is what you notice.
So what's your knowledge equal to, my dude?
My knowledge is 60.
Okay, well, you failed, so you take a failed notch on unnatural.
Okay. Now I have 3. Got it.
Yes, so you need to either freeze. Yes,
Wait, so sorry.
you failed.
So this goes on the failure notch, which is
Yes,
on the right side. Okay.
yeah. So
But
you
it
either
doesn't.
need to.
It doesn't change my.
No, you get hardened by succeeding. Anyways,
Okay.
you need to either fight, freeze, or run away like a baby. Because this dude just left and his pizza's still there. And you don't know where he went because you were watching him the entire time. And no one else seems to have noticed that he was even there. Actually, Joe was giving you like a weird look because he like you weren't even talking to anyone. You're not even sure what's going on. Oh my god. So what do you do, Franklin?
Well, there's nothing to fight, and I'm not really sure there's anything to run from. So I guess I freeze.
Yeah, you just sit down and Bob continues to trash talk you.
Right.
But
He does not know.
Yeah, no. So let's wrap up this thing with Johnson.
I'm gonna say that I'm like sort of pecking at the keys still instinctually. So like,
yeah, you're not doing a very good job.
I'm not
though.
doing good. It's entirely possible the game is paused and I don't notice.
Yeah, no, that's extremely possible. So JP, you've just finished signing this thing for Chadwick, and he's very happy about it. When your agent walks in and you hear her kind of, as she gets close, you hear her like take a deep breath, like a hiss, sort of, and she goes, "Chadwick, what are you doing here?" And he turns around and goes, "Ah, shit. Hi, Callie. How are you? Professor Johnson, you see this, and you can tell the drama meter has just been notched up quite a bit.
The dramameter.
Yeah. So, what do you do, Visk? What's your character do? Seems like your agent knows this guy. Called him by name. Doesn't seem happy.
I mean, JP's not gonna do anything just based on that. I mean, well, he's gonna say hello to her, but he's not gonna intervene in their conversation if they're talking to each other.
She sees you. She says, JP, how do you know my brother, Chadwick?
JP's just gonna tell the truth that he asked for his autograph, and yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, great, cool. JP, didn't you have a package for me? You called said that you had something you needed to give to me. Tatiana is still very much in a fugue of yelling about French royalty. Seems to be like her natural state, to be honest. So,
okay. JP's just gonna slide the script over, I guess, or I don't know. Or maybe try to do it secretly, like away from the table.
Yeah, that's fine. So you do that. And then she grabs Chadwick by the elbow as he's trying to get away. And she's like, I need to speak with my half-brother. Excuse us for a minute. And Tatiana goes, and then, they always get his hair wrong, and he wasn't 12. If you do the math, you actually find out he was of an legal age so she's going off into conspiracy theory land. Professor Johnson, give me a notice check.
Ah, yes, the good one.
Are you good at notice?
No.
Oh boy. Also,
it works. Fuck.
Great. Johnson, you're enjoying this show when, you're kind of just gazing over. You can't decide who you want to watch. JP is supremely uncomfortable with what's going on. He seems very confused with this lady who's yelling about French royalty. And you can't decide if you want to watch that or Chadwick apparently has a sister, and that's interesting to know. So maybe you could blackmail him. So you're kind of sliding your eyes between these two when you notice this gentleman in glasses with a very short trimmed beard and a nice suit is sitting down at a table that you thought previously empty, but maybe he walked in while you weren't paying attention. But he has this face that you kind of recognize. You feel like you've seen him around before. You don't know where. But you feel like you've definitely seen this guy. Do you want to do anything, Professor Johnson?
No.
No? You don't even want to go eavesdrop on Chadwick and his conversation?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You could either talk to that dude or... okay. So, you're gonna go try to eavesdrop on...
No, I mean, that guy's not, guy up here at the table's not Zodiac Code related, so...
That's fair. But you have... You're fairly sure you've seen this guy around a lot?
Listen, Seb works on a university campus. He sees a lot of people around.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Any one of them could be the Zodiac Killer.
No, he's pretty sure it's the
Exactly.
mayor. Okay, so how do you want to spy on Chadwick and his sister?
Fuck. Try to remember if there's anything clever I can do. I don't have those type of spells.
That's fair.
Fuck.
I mean, you could just try to be inconspicuous. That'd probably be a, I don't know, secrecy roll? It's listed as secrets.
Yeah, not gonna be able to do that.
Well, if your notice is bad, then your secrecy should be pretty okay, right? That's
Neither are
no.
particularly good.
Okay. Well, you can still give it
Well,
a shot.
I mean, yeah, I guess, because that's not a professor's skill.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Turns out
Professors,
people who are wearing three-piece tweed suits are not subtle.
yeah. Did
Yeah,
you
no.
Okay, do you want to flip it or not?
That wouldn't actually succeed if I flipped it. It's real,
Holy
both
shit.
of them are not good.
Okay. Yeah, so, you catch
I know it's okay, I guess, but I'm not good at secrets.
you get a bit of the conversation. You hear Chadwick say, "I'm just here with my fucking dumb shit boss, okay? Just fuck off, okay? I would have been at the Denny's, you know that. That's where I hang out." But then he sees you coming, he goes, "Sorry sis, I need to go. The professor, my professor's here, and I promised him lunch," and she's like glaring daggers at both you and Chadwick, and she's like, "This is not the end of this, Chadwick, okay? I thought we had a deal." You don't know what any of that is about, but Chadwick, seems to be happy that you're there because he, very carefully, gets himself out of there and slides out. He grabs you sort of by the arm, and then he realizes what he's doing, and he stops and he says, "Professor, if you'd like me to escort you to your seat, I'm done speaking with my sibling." So he wants to go sit down very badly.
You know, you never have mentioned having a sibling.
We are not on good terms. Anyways, do not want to talk about
no
that.
Excuse.
What are you talking about? Let's just sit down and have lunch, Professor. Come on, let's go.
Yes, I understand you have some sort of thesis.
Yes, great. Yes, perfect. Fine. Yes, let's talk about my thesis. Perfect. I do not have it with me, but literally anything else I would love to talk about. So you go sit down and talk about his thesis, I guess.
Also,
right?
remind me what your thesis is.
It's about words. He was not prepared for that question. It's about words and how you use them good. Okay, so you order lunch, and when you look back up, the guy with the beard and glasses is no longer there. Which is weird. His food's still there, but he's not there. That's weird. But you didn't specifically pay attention to him, so you don't give a shit. So we will end that there. If you mark experience, roll a d5 and add that many percentiles to your skill.
Good at professoring.
Yeah, it happens. So you have to roll that for each skill, STOG. So
All right,
first one. So whatever order you roll it in.
All right, so I got a 5% for demagogue, and I'm rolling again for politician.
Okay, there you go.
All right,
All right, save it.
saved.
Sorry that took a little bit long. Trying
No
to
worries.
still figure out the system.
That's okay.
I hope you had fun with
It was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
normal people.
Especially since I created a whole political controversy over nothing.
Yeah, because you had to, because you couldn't back down. It's very good.
I do sort of enjoy how, it's kind of classic misdirection there. He was asked a legitimate question about why he's spending all of his time away from his actual constituency, and he managed to turn it into a controversy over buying a fucking guitar.
Oh, this is so good.
No, it was very good. I hope you had fun. I tried to split up the montage a little bit with your boring, mundane lives because those are somewhat important to the game.
JP's life is anything but boring then.
Well, to be fair, you did have a crazy lady ranting about French royalty, but now I need to go to sleep.
Me too.
There's nothing boring about the
Good
wonderful imaginationscapes that video games provide to us.
I fucking hate your character. You can stop doing it, Frank.
I literally can't stop doing that, Julia.
I really
This
want
is
to figure out
it's like
like what video games JP is being told about by Chuck.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't quite get to it, but I feel like I probably started talking about how Soul Blazer has a really weird
Oh my
religious
God.
side to it while we were in the.
Oh
while I was
my
playing it next
God.
to you.